unconditional love is the very nature and character of God, in essence, which religion has put conditions on. And I want to help people be deconstructed from the conditions that they've been controlled by through fear or guilt or shame or condemnation that makes love conditional on our works, because that's taking people back under an old covenant mindset of works, whereas we're living under grace. And God's grace is of enabling power to live sonship. He's not going to empower me to do something bad. He's only going to be empowering me to do something good. I choose to do something bad. He doesn't empower me to do so. So grace, people have got this idea that grace excuses our bad behavior. It really doesn't. Grace empowers us not to have bad behavior, because when we're operating in love, we're not going to operate in anything outside of love ourselves. So freely we've received, freely we can give. So Jesus said, love one another as I've loved you. So we have to have his love to be able to love others. It's not a law. That's the part of the problem. People think Leviticus, love the Lord your God with all your heart, all your mind, soul, strength. We need to do that. That's the law, and there's a lot of laws there which are things which you're not under. And I don't have to love God with all my, or else. He loves me, therefore I love him. That's how it goes. He loves me first. He first loved me. I love because I receive love, not because I have to try and love God so that then he'll love me, because as a reward for me loving him. I don't have the capacity to love independently of him loving me, which is why unconditional love is so important to get a hold of, and why I've sort of been pretty much focusing on unconditional love and what it means and how that's relating to my understanding and my experience of God, and then wanting to share that with others in a way that hopefully will free them from the bondages that I've been in around fearing God and being afraid of being punished by God, and then feeling I'm obliged and have to go through this duty of serving God and trying to be obedient, where he just wants me to be in relationship with him. The rest works out in relationship. But I think the religious version of love and God and what we have to do to be acceptable to God keeps people in bondage and away from intimacy, because they hide from God when they're afraid of him, just like Adam did in the garden. And we don't need to hide from God. We run to him, not from him, because he accepts us and draws us back. It's a big subject. I've obviously done 4 sessions on it, and I've got some more to do. So in a sense, you can't really explain the whole thing, but ultimately it's really engaging with who God is and experiencing that, he's my dad. He loves me. He loves me in such a way that nothing's going to change him loving me. Nothing I do and nothing I don't do changes the fact that he loves me. What I do and don't do may affect how that's outworked in my life. There might be consequences of me ignoring that love or rejecting that love or anything else, but it's not going to change him. He is love. It's never going to be changed by me. And ultimately, I believe love wins, and it will win in the end over everything, which is contradictory to people and every creation experiencing the reconnection to love and to him.